Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Questline Warrior. I know yesterday I said, oh, I'm going to wait a little bit to play this deck, but I couldn't find any decks that looked interesting to play, so I said, screw it, you guys wanted to see this one, so we are going to play this one. With that being said, if you guys have any other deck suggestions, leave them down below. I'm always looking for new decks to play, so yeah, preferably with a deck list, this way it's a little bit easier for me, but if you guys don't have a deck list, you just really want to see a deck, I could try to find one. But yeah, so we're playing Questline Warrior. The person who sent this in and suggested it said that they did really, really well with it. They hit Legend in one sitting with it. So, you know, the deck looks good. It looks like Pirate Warrior. And I mean, I think Pirate decks are very good at the moment. So yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I don't have much else to say, so how about we queue up the first game, and... Am I tripping? Is there no Ancharrr in here, and instead there's this? I'm gonna replace this with Ancharrr. Ancharr's just the better weapon for the deck. But yeah, no, with that being said, how about we queue up the first game, and let's see how it goes, right guys? Yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all there. Alright. Wrote that? I don't know if that got caught on the mic. I tried to mute my phone as fast as possible. I had to send someone something. I feel like this hand is okay. Guess I don't really need this. Defias Cannoneer is really good. Hopefully this hits me like N'Zoth's first mate. Does this deck not have N'Zoth's first mate in here either? Okay. Well, I was asked to see, if I'm not mistaken, here, I can show you the comment. If you try out the deck, I'd like to see the improvements that I would make. First of all, Ancharrr, second of all, N'Zoth's first mate to give you just an extra weapon for the early game to help with the Defias Cannoneer, as well as, Lee Hook Fist. Those would just be two, like those would be three cards I would add. I just think they're really, really good. You might also want to add a second weapon. Maybe I should have cut something else instead of cutting, the weapon for the Ancharrr, just so this way you need more weapons to make cards like this kind of worth it, if that makes sense. Well, at least that's a pirate. So I have to play this. I probably play this no value next turn. This matchup will be a little bit rough unless I get to actually resolve Rokara. Weirdly enough, Rokara makes most games, like once you resolve Rokara, if it's a slower game, you'll typically win just because of how much value that card generates. Dealing the 4 damage, giving you the weapon, as well as giving you a pirate every single turn is really, really good. So, you kind of, in reality, you kind of just need to survive till you be able to resolve that, and if you lose that, it makes everything so much harder. I am excited, though, to try Nellie. I tried it once when it first came out, and it was broken, and then they nerfed it, and I have not touched it since. For those who were wondering what the nerfs were, the pirates that you got off Nellie cost 0, if I'm not mistaken, at the originally. So it was really good. And yeah, I can play this actually instead. This is better. Sure. I think I take another mistake. Three. Okay. Yeah. Another thing I would probably do is cut the Risky Skipper. You don't really have any things that combos with it. I understand it's really good right now, but I feel like N'Zoth's first mate gives you just as much value in the early game as Risky Skipper, if not more, because you don't also nuke your board. I don't know if Minefield is necessary. really good draw here. A really good draw because it puts everything out of the file range. He needs to have another 1 health minion to actually hit me with a Defile here. It's really good for me. Yeah. Unlucky. Okay. Not ideal, but I can deal with that. Look, it's Nellie. I should have played this instead of hero powering. Would have dealt a little bit of damage to him. Hopefully he doesn't have ooze or anything, because my plan is to go Bloodsail Cultist next turn. Most likely like Defias Bloodsail. Hopefully have 2 1-drop pirates for the next turn, so I can go 1-drop Rokara. And hopefully have that just be able to like coast me to victory. The other thing that I noticed with this deck is there's very few 1-drop pirates, which is not ideal. Let's go with this. Go with this. 3. Okay, second Defias is really good too. I just can only realistically play 1 pirate next turn is the problem. Actually, I might just go Nellie. Nellie also seems like decent here. Then I have 3 mana, that way I only need a 1/1 cost pirate. And Nellie can get me a 1 cost pirates as well. Because also I need like 10 mana with the hand I currently have. Okay. I could also just say fuck it and just go to put Rokara in my hand and then have as many other pirates in my hand as possible. Which could be good. So I could go like Freebooter, shoot this, Defias, get it in hand, see where it goes from there. Oh, interesting. I'm actually down to just do this. I should kill both of those, I'm pretty sure statistically. Yeah, and then I hold. This way next turn I can play any of the 3 drops in my deck or in my hand and get Rokara. I would like the freebooters to stay alive. Fine. So I go Stormwind. Okay, so it's just like Stormwind Punch Face. Right, leaves me with 5. And I'll play Rokara. I'm not sure what will generate more value between Juggernaut and his Titan. Or, yeah, his Titan. Not sure which one generates more value, but I do really like Rokara here. Really, really good. The other thing is we kind of have a draw that just ends the game, which is Smite. Which is really, really nice, especially with Nellie. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1/1 is the statistics. Or 2 face. I'll take 2 face. I'll take it. Pirate Warrior's still good, turns out. Sorry, I was stretching. But you know, that deck, it actually felt very good, but I think I had a really good drops. I did have a 1-drop pirate that got me a 1-drop pirate. So my curve just ended up being really, really good because of my RNG off the guy who discovers as well as the guy who has a pirate tier hand. But yeah, I think a little bit more early game pirates might help a lot. The consistency of hitting like a turn 6-7 Rokara. That's something I'm thinking about when I play a deck like this. Is how consistently can I hit Rokara in the early game, and yeah. Anyways, with that being said, let's queue up the next game and hopefully have it go well. All right, guys. Yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys all there. All right, Warrior v Warrior. All of this. Okay. You see, this hand feels so much more clunky. Like, this card I don't feel like should really split. Like, I don't feel like this really fits in this deck, if that makes sense. It's like putting a piece of removal that hits your shit in an aggro deck. It's not what I would think of as a good spot. Same thing with like Barov. Like, I understand these cards are really, really good. But like this deck plays like an aggro deck. And like I guess you could like kind of see it more as like a controlling mid-range deck, because there's also Brawl, but I'm not the biggest fan of playing Pirate Warrior in that way. I coined this out here, so this way I can go play a pirate, play Ancharrr. Also, if it survives, I mean, this is really good, and it's kind of like more protected. There's a lot of the removal in Warrior are weapon-based or armor-based. So if he just has 2 armor, I mean, I gotta punch him down fairly quickly. Or, I mean, I gotta prevent him from really generating all of that. Because, like, right now he'd do a Hero Power Shield Slam, and that wouldn't even kill it. I need something else. Like, see, like, in this scenario, this card feels necessary. This is why this card is in every single pirate deck. Like, well, all of Warrior pirate decks. It's just so insane with the quest. Getting 2 free pirates, like, it's really good. That's really bad. Getting Barov here really, really sucks. Oh. Yeah. That's both rats out of the way. That's good. It's good for my mid-game Rokara. It's like, again, I win this game through Rokara. There's nothing else I can actually win through, so. So good. Card is so nuts. That's, yeah. Him being able to pull my Barov really cucked me there. Do I draw? Beautiful. That's actually really, really good. I can now purposely pick a pirate I can play. This one. I picked this one just because it's cheap, and I can technically, like, that's a really good hit as well. Let's play this. This. Beautiful. I kind of want him to play a weapon. Like Bulwark or something like that. Just because I have the sticky fingers in hand, and that could generate me so much value. Alright, I'm still in that. I'll just steal it. Oh, I'm gonna steal it with 5 charges? Or 2 charges? That's really good. I'm at 1. So I can't ever Rokara next turn. I have to Rokara the turn after. So it's probably Maul here if I had to take a guess. Actually, no, he's played both the rats, right? Let's still start with this. playing a pirate or not playing a pirate leads to the same outcome, I feel. Like, if I play it, it's a 1 in 4 if he has Mutinous. If I don't play it, I have less mana. Yeah, no, I just... It's the worst out of all the pirates in my hand. Smite plus Southsea Captain plus the Rokara token, or the Rokara pirate you get, is like insane. Oh, am I just dead next turn? Do I just have to go for lethal here? 10. Oh, this is more. 10. Yeah, he's just dead. I can't risk him being able to get Odin shenanigans off. Because, like, I could have realistically been dead next turn by him going, like, gain 10 armor, gain 10 armor, gain 10 armor, gain 10 armor for 8 mana, right? And then just punch me in the face for 40. I couldn't risk the Rokara play. I figured he was going for something like the Odin when I saw the Talon. I'm like, okay. So I have to try kill him over the next 2 turns. And yeah. I was lucky that he chose to commit the Odin. Yeah, when I saw the Talon, I figured he was on an Odin list. As soon as I saw the Odin, I knew I had to kill him that turn, because or else that deck will just kill you. I know I wasn't able to show it that well in the games I played with it, but I've seen some fuck shit with that deck. I've played it a little bit off recording as well, just to try out the deck a little bit more. And occasionally just resolve an Odin, and they look at you, they put you to like 4 health, and you just like, alright, kill you, and it's like really funny. Anyways, with that being said, let's skip the next one. Alright. Shaman, I'm expecting it to be even Shaman. I don't think I want Brawl, even though I'm expecting even Shaman. I don't really want Brawl, that's really good. That's some pirates. Yep, it's even. I would kind of like the Brawl back now, but I feel like I can win without Brawl, and I feel like it's safer to play without Brawl. I'm gonna play this, well, one of them hopefully hit like a 1-drop pirate, play the other one, hit a 1-drop pirate. Yeah, like... Oh, that's okay. That's something I like, as I pointed out earlier, right? I feel like hitting the pirates feels like a little bit harder in this list, even though I've like always done it fairly consistently in the early-ish game. I feel like looks like I'm 1 mana off playing this here too. Because it would be really nice to have, like, it would have been really nice to hit a 1-drop, pirate here. Because, like, my curve is now, like, fairly bad and not ideal. I can discover an undead, so I'll start with this, I guess. So I'm planning on playing this. There's no pirate undead, I don't think. Take this for later, I guess. I didn't realize the princes were all deemed as undead, so pretty cool. I just need to survive this early game period. I don't have any other weapons in the deck, so I can't even just resolve this, right? Yeah, might as well. Means that I could potentially play a 2-drop pirate if I draw one. That's not a 2-drop. Alright, actually, playing a slower version might be just slightly better at the moment. Like, I know I was bashing it like 30 seconds ago, but the more I start to think about it and the more things start clicking in my brain, it's not bad for very, very specific reasons. It allows you to control the board against a lot of these really fast aggro decks a lot better. Like, I just, like, narked his board here, hopefully. Yeah. I would have liked to kill this one, but, I mean, I'm so far ahead right now, it's not even funny. I'm actually, like, miles ahead of him right now. I'm hoping to be able to recast Rokara next turn. Which I now can. This draws like 2 cards. A bunch of armor. This is silly. It's been a while since I've been this far ahead against an even shaman this early on. Their second devolve gone. Fine. His draw has been really bad though this game. Kind of had a lot of nothing. Second axe. Yeah, I'll go for this. Because I'm playing Rokara as well, so I'll have a weapon for this next turn. I was worried about not having a weapon for this, but I could also potentially... Can I just potentially be dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 15 is only 21. In my head, I'm like, if he has the perfect draw, do I just die? Luckily, the answer was no. But it is always something you have to do, you have to check. Well, I guess I can actually just slam this here, right? Slam this, play this. I do want this thing gone. That's slightly better, I guess. They got the scarier totem. The 2-1 gets to trade into my 4-2, which is fine, but again, look at my hand and then look at what he's doing. Like, I have so much more value in my hand. Interesting angle to attack first with for 1 instead of 3. Very interesting. Yeah, I have a feeling I win solely through Rokara, basically. The Juggernaut. Are you serious? One, 2, 8. I don't want to do math. Is this lethal? 8, 14. I think it is. It was. I don't want to do math. Is this just good enough? Yes, yes it is. This deck feels so strong. What the fuck? Okay, to be fair, there my opponent had a really bad draw. His hand was super, super fucking slow. Did kind of nothing. None of the buff effects until super late into the game. When you just have an army of 1-2s and 2-1s and, you know, 2-2s, it turns out my pirates that are like 3-4s are just much better, and my hero pirate or my quests that just, you know, killed 2 of them. My weapon killed 1 of them. My creature killed another 2 of them all in 1 turn. It's just like, yeah, that's a thing. Anyways, though, that being said, let's we have time for 1 more game, so let's queue it up and hopefully have it go well. All right, another shaman. I should probably keep the Brawl. Again, I'm expecting again an even shaman, but I just want. I think keeping the Brawl is correct technically. I get super punished by having a draw that draws this. It's a sense it's really slow. Especially he's going first. I guess I do have this on 4 technically if I need to burn it, but I really need to draw an early game pirate. Harbor Scamp, the Obsidiansmith. If I hit a 2-drop pirate right now, or even like Sky Raider or whatever, it doesn't matter because like my curve is still really good, but if I miss here, it's like really fucking bad for me. Because this is super good. Yeah, this is really good for him. I'm gonna probably coin this out because it does contest this. I think I have to. I feel like I have to also because I drew a 3-drop pirate. It's not the best 3-drop, but it does trigger this guy. So if he just hero powers or whatnot, I can play this, just narc it and gain 4 health and draw a card. This is what I'm hoping for. But if he has a weapon, it's... I kill Flame Tongue, which is stupid good for me. And I get a trigger. Okay, I'm ahead. I'm ahead because of that. I went from being, in my opinion, really far behind to being really far ahead. In 1 small misplay by him, which is not valuing this guy. To be fair, he didn't really have a decent way to kill it with what he was holding in hand, besides playing Flame... No, he should have played Flame Tongue on the other side and then punched this for 4. That was the actual objectively correct play. It's really good for him. Really unfortunate. I guess I play this here. It can test this. It tests a hit from both of them, and I get a punch there. Not the end of the world. I have a Brawl for next turn, which would be active. I don't know why this is in the deck. I feel like locations are not big enough, and the tradableness... Like, I would rather just be a Sky Raider, because it's kind of what you're hoping to cycle into. Right now, I'm contesting both of these, which is really good. If he floods the board, I just go Brawl. Or if he has exactly 5 health on board, I go Minefield or some shit. Like, if he does Punch here, right? Minefield then becomes fairly good. Alright, more. Alright, so Brawl here leaves me 66% of the time happy. So I'm fine with that. I'll risk it for the biscuit. If I high roll, I win the game. Well, high roll. If I hit the 60% chance, I win the game. There's one of them. There's the other one. Beautiful. The only reason I'm using the weapon there to kill an O2 is, well, when it's Totem Shaman, so you don't really want to leave them with totems. But also because I do have the Ancharrr in hand, which I do want to play. So getting rid of my weapon without breaking it is slightly better. You're just conceding. That's such a good draw. Not gonna technically punch face, but I'd rather guarantee the kill on that. Once I've stabilized now, so I don't think I can realistically lose too easily. Especially not when I go Southsea Captain, Cargo Guard, punch. An 8-8 would suck, but I could always just punch with a 3-3 Minefield. I'm gonna go with my initial play. See what this does first. If I hit third hearts, I'm just gonna punch there. I just want to go all face, but I realistically shouldn't. Hopefully I do this. Unfortunate. Not worth taking 7 here. 7 I'd be at 17. Not really worth it. I'd rather play it a little bit slower and be able to squeak out ahead. Okay. P-Rat. Kinda like me, Crag. Do this. Beautiful. The 1-drop allows me to play this still. And there's a Smite. Alright, well. This should be GG. 32 health. He's at 14. He has 3 cards in hand. Nothing on board. Keeping Brawl won me the game. Ah, man. Pirates are pirates. They're fucking something, that's for sure. Oh, come on. I was so happy I had lethal there on board, or else I was going to be a little bit upset. Be like, what? Thank God. Easy game. Yeah, turns out pirates are still really strong. Imagine if the pirate quest never got nerfed. That'd be terrifying. Sick. Let's open some packs of Witchwood. Actually, let's open these 2 packs first. New mark. I haven't completed any of these characters, so that's pretty good. Tavish. I mean, I have him completed, but that's a skin, so that's fine. That's a lot of Legos. Oh, it's a new portrait for Bane. I like that. I have Bane maxed out, so getting a new portrait is always fun for characters you have maxed out. Go 3. Go. Hopefully we hit Lego. Lego and epics we don't have. No, I don't want 40 dust. I want Legos and cards we don't have. So sad. Give me something that's not just the fucking rare for the love of everything in the good name of fuck. Didn't mean 2 rares game. I understand one of them is golden, but still. So many other things I want from that set. Like, all the cards I'm fucking missing. How many cards am I actually missing from? I'm curious. Watch out's just like 1 legendary. It's more than that. I didn't... Back when that set came out, I wasn't collecting all the cards in sets yet. Yeah, I'm missing 15 cards. How many legendaries am I missing? 8. Missing 8 legendaries. 15 cards, 8 legendaries. That means I'm missing 7 epics as well. Interesting. Anyways, though. Questline Warrior. This deck felt really strong, and I get why the guy who recommended it said that the deck was very strong. It's filthy. I would recommend it a lot. I think the deck is really, really good. Do I think this can hit Legend? 100%. Again, I'm climbing at Diamond 1, and, well, Diamond 2, Diamond 1. I'm 2 games away from Legend. If I really wanted to, I could probably hit it in the next 10 minutes playing this deck, but I have places to be, sadly. But yeah, no, this deck is really, really strong. Would highly, highly recommend it to anybody who has not tried it. Yeah. Not much else to say, besides, I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, the only thing I might think of changing is maybe cutting the Risky Skipper for Nizal's first mate and maybe the Minefield. Maybe cutting the Kobold Stickyfingers for it instead. Yeah, I just really like N'Zoth's First Mate. I think the card is really, really good. Where is it? There he is. You see the 1/3 weapon is really good in the early game. Especially against other aggro decks. You can just go like N'Zoth's First Mate, poke down your patches, or poke down your Deck Swabby or whatever. Not Deck Swabby, that's the Battlegrounds card. Can't think of his name. Southsea Deckhand. That's his name. So yeah, maybe that's like the one thing, and then again the Ancharrr instead of the other weapon. I don't even know what the other weapon does. I just really like Ancharrr. I think it's necessary in every pirate deck. Just draws you 2 pirates. It's really fucking good. It wasn't Ritual Chopper. Was it a 1-drop weapon? No. That card never belongs in decks. There it was. As your hero attack, give a minion in your hand +1/+. Oh, yeah, no. Ancharrr is much stronger. Much stronger. But yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one, where hopefully we get some more dubs. Alright, guys? Yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace.